Everyone, it's Nicole and I am going to do a cleanup of my room today. This is what 12 hours of virtual cropping looks like. It is a mess. So on October 10th, we had a virtual crop. We had 85 ladies joining in and we cropped for 12 hours from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. We got 12 pages done. We got it done. Here are the pages. I'll show you a little sneak peek of one of the pages that we got done. That's one of the pages that we got done. But now it's a couple days later. I have to say, yesterday I just could not come up here and clean up. I was beat, but oh my goodness, what a time. So now I'm going to put you on the tripod and we're going to get this mess cleaned up. So the cleanup I did today was mainly of my desk and the floor right in front of my desk. I still have a ton of reorganizing to do on the other side of my desk. It's not that it's super messy or anything, but I got a new calyx that's going to replace where I keep my pictures in photo boxes. So that needs to be sort of reorganized. And then right behind me where I'm standing right now, I have a stack of layouts that needs to be journaled on and then put into albums. So I'll probably start working on those next week. But this today I put about an hour into cleaning my craft room and I got my whole desk cleaned up. And right in front of my desk and also my garbage can was overflowing and we got a new garbage bag into the room. So my room was completely clean on Friday. So Friday, October 9th, my desk was clean, everything was cleaned out. And then on Saturday, October 10th, I had my first ever virtual crop where we scrapped, well, the goal was to scrap 12 layouts in 12 hours. And I'm so happy to report that all 12 challenges were completed. I did the whole 12 pages in 12 hours. I took two 20-minute breaks so that, could go to the bathroom, quickly eat something within 20 minutes and then run back upstairs and keep going. And we ended up finishing about 25 minutes early. So it was like 25 to 9 because I didn't take that third 20-minute. I just decided to just keep plowing and just to make sure that we were going to have time to finish that last layout. When we finished layout number 11, we had 2 hours left. So I slowed it down for layout 12 to make sure that we were going to go the closest as we could to the 9 o'clock mark. All I have to say is I don't think I laughed so hard in all my life. There was at one point that I couldn't even see my layout. I couldn't talk. I was laughing so hard. We had such a good time. There's 86 ladies signed up in the virtual crop right now, but there's still 4 or 5 that knew that they couldn't make it to the crop, so they'll probably join later, at their leisure to listen to the video. So that's over 90 people on my first virtual crop. I am so blown away. I can't even, there's no words to say thank you for everyone that joined. It was such a stress reliever to just spend hours chatting with friends, some older friends that, we've been chatting in all the scrapathons, but quite a few were brand new. So we made some new friends, kind of reconnected with some older friends. And somebody even said this was even more fun than actually at a crop, because instead of just being able to talk to the people that you're sitting with, we were able to chat with,
there was always at least, I think, about 50 people in the chat. And the great thing about it is that, people could leave and go get something to eat and then come back and join the live again once, they were done, or they had errands to do, or they went for a walk, and then they would come back and then join the live again. So much fun. So I just want to thank everyone that joined. I truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And it was so good to get to know all of you. And I'm going to announce it here. I am, well, you know that I am putting out for a design team call out, like a call out for a design team for my digital prints. And I also am looking for a social media team, but there was one person that I just knew would just be perfect for the team. So I approached her and asked her if she would be part of my social media team, and she graciously accepted. And so she helped me out during the virtual crop, and it is Tulu. And Tulu, thank you so much. I totally appreciate you. The girl is from Australia, and she stayed up all night. I kept telling her, you don't have to stay all night. Like, I'll manage. I just appreciate if you can just do a few hours. But the girl stayed up all night and helped me along, telling people what the challenge was, because I can't say every hour, because some layouts took maybe a little longer than an hour, and then some layouts took like 25 minutes. But she was totally helping me out. Okay, I thought I was seeing double there because I saw 2 red shirts, and I'm like, how did I just split myself in half? But my husband had come upstairs to take away my big garbage bag. So I'm not seeing double. I thought maybe after a 12-hour thing, I was seeing double. I didn't realize that today we were both wearing red shirts. So I had just wanted to take a few minutes just to thank everybody and Tulu. And during the crop, we were talking about how we were building a fort, because as we were building, making our scrapbook layouts, because a lot of times, I think I did 6 videos. So twice I took 20 minutes, and then the other times it was basically like 5 minutes. I would just shut down my computer, because I noticed that if I didn't shut it down, I couldn't connect on Facebook again. So I would shut down the computer and then run to the bathroom and be back up in 5 minutes. So there is 6 videos altogether at about an hour and a half to an hour and 15 minutes each. But that didn't give me a lot of time to clean up in between each of the things. So what I kept doing was just take stuff and just kind of move it on my desk. So I was telling them that I was building a fort. So that was the main reason why I wanted to film myself cleaning my scrap room this time, was to show that the mess that it was. And, within an hour, I had the whole thing cleaned up. So the first thing I did was I took all my pattern papers that was leftovers from the kit, and I just made piles of them. And I did end up putting it in one of the big baggies. And probably the next virtual crop, by the way, the next virtual crop is going to be November 21st. We've already picked the date. So November 21st, and it's going to be, I think I'm going to start it maybe a little earlier, maybe 8:30 to 8:30, and then, but more details to follow. And we're going, this first time was a big learning curve. I mean, it went really well, but there's some stuff that, I learned that I'm going to apply in the next one, like making the list of challenges, and then the morning of posting the list of all the challenges on the Facebook group, because some people were rock stars. They were done their layouts before I was done. So I want to make sure that they have the next challenge so that they can keep moving along. So once I did my pattern paper, I had a whole bunch of my digital files that I had out, within my page kits. So as I was finishing my page kits, I had a whole bunch of digital files like letters and everything. So I got those all put into the correct files. And then right in front of where I scrap, did you guys see the mess that was there? So I was able to clean that all up. And I was talking to the group about a soap that I made that takes the ink off your hands and everything. And that's the soap that I have right there. I just put some on my rag and I was cleaning up the ink on my desk. Took it all completely off my desk. Now on my mat, that mat is almost beyond any help, but I did manage to take a lot of the ink off the mat also. And I got that little wire metal thing that I'm putting my punches on or underneath. I got that at IKEA quite a few months ago, last May, I think. And I love it. I am able to put one of my little containers where I keep my scissors and everything. I can put that over top, and then I'm able to put my punches that I use the most underneath. So I have my 2-inch, my 1.5, my 1 1/4, and my 1-inch punch. As you can tell, I had way more punches than that out. So I put them back where they belong. And now I'm going to clean to the right of my desk. So where I film, this is right next to me. So my desk is, I think it's 12 feet by 4 feet wide, or maybe 5 feet wide. I think it's maybe 4 feet wide. And it sounds like a lot of area, but man, it can get overwhelming, like if I don't clean it up all the time. So my goal is, at least once a week, I have to kind of reset and put everything away. So I had put all my pattern paper in a big pile, and now I'm going through and saying, okay, I'm going to put all of these in a big baggie. And maybe when I make my pages for next time, for the next crop, I'll go through those again and see if I can use them. I have quite a few projects that I want to get done this month. I want to catch up on what I read, because I have an album that I keep track of all the books that I read all year. So I want to catch up on that. I think I'm up to April, so I want to do May, June, July, August, September. I want to get that done. I want to finish my December daily, or my document December, whatever you want to call it, for 2019, because in November I want to get started on the new one for 2020. So I don't want to have 2019 looming. I want to get that done. Plus, I need to make a whole bunch more of page kits. So I need to make some more videos where I'm preparing page kits for my scrap room, because I think I'm down to under 10 page kits that I have left for just using in my craft room. So I want to pepper those videos in while getting some page kits ready. I want to finish those 10 page kits before I start using, some new page kits. I want to make sure that I use up the ones that I already have, but I don't want to wait till the last minute before I start making new ones. So that's usually how I go about my desk. I start on one, like the biggest part, and then I pile up all my pattern papers and all my alphas, and then I go in front of my desk and clean that and clean behind where I scrap. And then usually the very last thing I do is I put my thickers away, and that's what I'm doing right now. And while I'm doing that, you see my computer there. I have scribed up and I am listening to an audiobook. So then I feel like I'm getting two things done. I'm listening to a book and I'm getting my craft area done. And now I'm going to come to you live and I'm going to show you how my desk is looking.
Okay, so I think that is going to be it. It is I didn't do my whole scrap room, so it's not like totally perfect, but my desk. I did my desk. The Fort Esther is gone. Oh, we were talking about how we were building a fort around ourselves. So the fort is gone. The floor was such a disaster. So I did clean the floor. I did clean part of here, but I'm not done. But today is Thanksgiving here in Canada, so I don't want to be up here all day, but I wanted to be ready for the rest of my week. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.